Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Hello, Kaiser. Hi, Nimby. Welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing today? Yeah. My voice sounds a little better, so we're gonna do some card reading. I saw that there's a maintenance and it's gonna start at 11 o'clock-ish my time, so I figured this is a good time to do Duel for like the first part and then read the 40 plus cards that are in the Discord. So like this is great, it's perfect. It's great timing. Hello, good evening. So yeah, let's get into dueling. We can chat as we duel. Sorry if it seems a little rushed, but I'm trying to like beat the maintenance so we can get right in. Let me switch to gaming and boop. And it's loading. There it is. Yay! Let me just fit myself right in there. There we are. Yes. Perfect. All right, let's see. Let me just put my volume up here. Yay. And let me turn off the background music so we can listen to the audio. There we are. All right. New pack. Okay. What new packs? What do we have here? Ooh. Okay. Invader of the Ashen Ruins. Are these the new? Oh, these are the secret packs that I've got. Okay. I am still trying to get more gems for this. Oh, let's go ahead and do this. I did not pull these, so let's go ahead and use the special tickets. Yes. And ooh. I got Dark Magical Circle, Clocks Bar Toy, Ebon Illusion Magician. Hello, Richard. Hello. I hope you're doing well too. Oh, you're not. We haven't gotten it yet. Okay. Heavy Armor Train Iron Wolf, Sylvan Peacekeeper. By the way, I love how some of these cards look like it's something from like the Konami's artist childhood drawings. They're just like, yes, remember that lion train that I drew as a kid, or that iron wolf train? I'm gonna make it a card. Sylvan Peacekeeper, Dark Burning Magic, Dark Renewal, Eternal Soul, Magician Navigation, Batteryman C, Amours of Prophecy, Magician of Dark Illusion, Dark Rose Fairy, Dark Magic Attack, Violent Matter, Damage Reptile. Oh my god, these are amazing cards! Ooh. I love it. I got the alt art cards. I usually never get the alt art, and I always have to like spend all my money. Alright, so more secret packs, yay! Alright. I only have 800 gems. The new Duel Pass came out and I had to buy it, and that set me back 700 gems. Oh, excuse me. Let's go ahead and go into dueling. Yeah, let's do some ranked duel. Let's see. Let's go with Yes. Okay. Yes, there's lots going on. We have lots and lots of cheese man. Yeah. So if you didn't see, I saw this on Twitter, and I was so shocked. I like read it out loud to my coworker, and we were both like, "What?" 20 camels were disqualified from the 2026 Camel Beauty Show Festival for having Botox injections, lip filler, and other cosmetic surgery. That's absolutely insane. First of all, I didn't even know there was a camel beauty contest. Like, what is that? Like, I've heard of animal beauty contests before, like, you know, where they fluff up like cows and stuff. And horses, I mean, I'm from Texas. We see horse shows and cow shows like all the time. But I didn't know there was like a camel beauty contest. So that's weird. Well, I guess not super weird if we do cow horse beauty contest. However, at the end of the cow contest, we eat the cow. So I don't think that's the same thing. But I don't think they eat the camel. Anyway, these camels had cosmetic surgery, which is ridiculous. Like, why? Why would you give them lip fillers and Botox injections? What do you gain from that? And not just one or two, 20 of them were disqualified. That's ridiculous. Yay, little knight. Love you. Exactly, like, okay, hold on, synchro, I'm using it, you target one card in the field. Yep, okay. Let's banish. Let's see. That doesn't have a banishing thing. Nope. 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 So let's just get rid of... How about we just banish whatever's on the field? Bye! Okay. And my turn. Yeah, why would you do that to an animal to begin with? Like, that poor animal doesn't even know what's going on. Like, come on. That's like, not only were they rightfully disqualified, they should be charged with animal cruelty. Like, that's so awful. Hey, look, you're on my field and you're over here. Let's see. Let's special summon this one, and let's put you right there, Miss Wabbit. Ooh, I did see this. AI-generated artwork officially is ineligible for copyright protection as the U.S. Supreme Court declined to review an appeal case. The court rules that artwork needs to have a human creator in order to be eligible. See, I didn't read too much into it, but I also heard that there's a little bit of nuance to it. I need to read more into it. I didn't have a chance. But I saw that there was a bit more nuance. Once I read more into it, we can go back to that. But just based on this alone, I think it's amazing. How can you even copyright AI artwork? It's not yours. The AI thing needs to take information from arts that it needs to be fed the information in order for it to generate. Therefore, it's not an original creation. It's stealing. So you can't claim copyright. So like I always say, whenever people use AI as like a VTuber model or a VTuber design, just take it. They can't get mad at you. Like if someone were to take my design, I have a copyright form that my model mom gave me. That means she's mine. And if anybody wants to use my design or likeness, I have the copyright info. Like that's mine. And you can't really fight that because it was handmade. It was created by my two model moms who are absolutely amazing. But you can't do that with AI made models or AI VTuber created models because it's not yours, it's not original, right? So if you see an AI VTuber or AI created VTuber reference, take it. They can't fight you. They can't fight back. They have no claim at all. You know what? Let's hold off on that because there we go. Banish. Draw. Activate. Hold up. Summon. Activate. Get back here. I have two of these. Let's bring you out. Hey girl, it's been a min. Hi. Let's see. In my graveyard. I don't know. Let's see. Let's do this. No. I may be messing up here. Yes, Geoff Naley issued a statement to IGN regarding Highguard shutting down. This is one of the darkest moments in the history of gaming, and for myself, the Game Awards might be cancelled as it's clear to me you all couldn't appreciate the true genius of Highguard. Somebody's on their high horse, cancelling the Game Awards. Please, somebody's a bit too delulu here. Breaking, Secret Service is in pursuit of a giant middle finger saying, I ran from the Epstein files on the White House lawn. That is hilarious. Hilarious protesting. Keep it going. Hold on. Special summon. Bunny Wabbit. Yeah. Gimme. The Burger Boss. I've seen these and I love them. This is absolutely hilarious. No, that's gonna negate my own thing. Let's put you over here. We good? We good. So I saw the McDonald's CEO take a bite out of the burger. What kind of bite is that? That's like the pretend bite that you give when little kids hand you their quote Play-Doh food. And you know, you take a bite and you go nom 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 yum. At least the Burger King guy actually like took a big ass bite. Hold on, one at a time. Welcome back. Yes. Put you down. Let's see where your effects come from. Okay. Activate. Negate. Banish. Activate. Back. Thanks. Two. TV. Taco Bell joy and maybe KFC. That is hilarious. The fast food wars, guys. At least the Burger King CEO went to the actual restaurant and wasn't doing it in the comfort of his apartment. now Wendy's and who's AW? That's not Arby's, is it? No. What's AW? I don't think I've ever seen AW. A&W? What is that? Hold on. I don't think I've ever heard of it. A&W restaurant. Isn't it a... Wait, that logo looks like a root beer. Is it a root beer? And restaurant? Let's see. Activate. Hold up. Bye. Ha ha ha. Root beer. It is a root beer and a restaurant. I didn't know it was a restaurant. I thought it was just root beer. Maybe I haven't seen it around. Like, where are their restaurants at? Maybe that's not the greatest idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. I just wanted to use masquerade. A&W. Yes. Banish. 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 Activate. Activate. And activate. Woo! Good thing I gained all those life points. We're gonna put you right there. Gonna put you right here. And baby girl, you're going right in the middle, so you have something to point to. A&W restaurants. What's the closest one? Huh. Are there any in Texas? Because I've never seen them. Oh. Okay, that's why. Because there's like one in Houston and the others are in Dallas. I don't go to Dallas. Alright. Hi, VS. Welcome. There's not that many around the country. Hold on. How many A&W restaurants are there? 900 locations worldwide with 460 to 600 in the US. Their presence in California, Wisconsin, and Michigan. Okay, and Canadian A&W chain is a separate entity with over 1,000 locations. Oh. Oh, got it. Okay, that's why. No wonder I didn't grow up. I didn't even see them when I lived in New York either. In New York City. Definitely not there. I seriously thought that they were just root beer. My bad. Has anyone tried food from there? Ooh. Yeah, it is a bit small. That's why I guess I never really saw any growing up, and I just thought it was just root beer. That I did see a lot, root beer. A&W, but I never saw the restaurants. I kind of want to try it now. But I don't really like root beer, so I don't know if I would like their burger. Alright, you're all I got. And if you stop me... Yeah, that's all I got. Okay, Link Karibo. Ew, a former Marine sergeant stood up to Congress. Hold up. Nope. Not gonna be negating myself. Special summon. Yes. Activate. Now I get to stop you. So a former Marine sergeant stood up to Congress to say what millions of Americans are thinking. We don't want to fight a war. No, we do not want to fight a war, and I completely reject the idea of a war. I do not want a war. Wasn't the whole point to not be back in the Middle East? Wasn't that a thing for like years or something? I'm just saying, wasn't that a thing? And then they got out of the Middle East? Why would we send people back? Although the memes of a potential draft are hilarious. I think we are memeing too much to the copingness. Guys. Let's put you right there. The World War III memes are also funny. I'm sorry, we have to use dark humor to cope in these trying times, which I feel like we've been using it a bit too much. I think we kind of need to reel it in. Yes. I've been seeing a lot of like hate towards Droll and Locke. I've been seeing like people calling to ban that card, which I think is hilarious. Goodbye, bunny. Special summon. Hello, welcome back. Activate. Oh my gosh, yes, Oda actually wrote down what the One Piece is and then dropped it into Unlocation of the Ocean. Okay, yes, I want to talk about this. Let's get through the chisme because I have a lot of things to say about that. My god. Alright, let's go through the chisme really quick. Let's see here. Let's see. Banish. Give me. Activate. Yup. Summon. Activate. Banish. Activate. Let's put you over here. Summon. Let's see. Let's do 1, 2, and 3. And boop. Activate. Actually, no, it's not. It's gonna do something else, but never mind. Okay. And smash. And I think I'm good here for now. A shelter in place issued has been issued for a special in place issued has been issued for a 2-mile radius after a massive explosion was reported at a building. Ooh. In New Jersey. Oh, that's scary. What was the explosion? Hold on, let's click on that. Was it a gas explosion? I'm sorry, Miss Dark Magician Girl. I love you, but no. You are my queen, but I must stop you. It's not saying what it was. Says the details aren't very clear at the moment. Oh goodness. I hope everyone gets out okay. Some fluff stuff? Yes, please. Always add some positivity, Cheeseman. We love to see it. Hello, Hex. Welcome. A Twitch mod jail for stalking a streamer has been arrested again. Again? For targeting her after his release. The mod began harassing Nailiplis, I'm sorry I mispronounced that, after he made large donations and she rejected his romantic advances. How many times do we have to say it? Just because you make large donations does not mean you are entitled to a streamer's attention and or love. Come on. That is ridiculous. What do you mean he's been arrested again? Why is again there? Gosh. Oh, a gas explosion. Got it. Oof, gas explosions are so scary. I actually reported, before moving to this apartment on my floor in the previous apartment, I smelled gas. So like, earlier in that day, I opened the door. So I forgot what I was doing. But I opened the door, it was in the morning. I think I was throwing out trash. So I opened the door and I smelled gas, but it smelled like somebody cooking, you know? It wasn't strong, it just smelled like someone was cooking. So I left it alone. But then I went out again, I think I was getting a package from the mailroom, and this time it was so strong. Like as soon as I opened the door, it was like a wall. And I'm like, oof, okay. So that's when I called like the front office. I was like, hey, there is a smell of gas on this floor and it's extremely strong. It's giving me a headache. So then like maintenance came and they had to like check each unit. They checked mine. I was like, mine's fine. Like my apartment at the old one like didn't smell like gas. I'm like, it's not in the apartment. It's like as soon as I opened the hallway, it was just gas. So obviously they checked mine just to make sure I wasn't smelling gas, and they're like, no, your apartment's fine. I'm like, yeah, great. And so they were like checking each apartment. I don't know what the outcome was, but they had it resolved by the next day. From what I can assume, somebody just didn't turn their stove off. Because if it was like a gas leak for the whole building, it would have affected more than just my building, because it's like a few floors are connected to like the same valve. So like, I don't know, for example, floors 1 through 3 will be connected to the same valve, and then 4 through, I don't know, 8 will be another one. So if it was a gas leak, it wouldn't have been just my floor that smelled it. So somebody just didn't turn their stove off properly, what I'm assuming. Either way, it got resolved, and the next day everything was like perfectly fine. But like, guys, check your stoves, please, when you're cooking and stuff. Come on. Gas leaks can be suspicious. And I also smelled one at okay, this is at my grandma's house. I was at my grandma's house with my mom, and then I was like, I smell gas, and she's like, I don't smell it. I'm like, I smell gas. And my mom's like, oh, all right, well, I'll let your grandma know. And then we told my grandma, I was like, we smell gas. She's like, oh, okay. And then they called somebody, and turns out there was a gas leak. So I saved my grandma's house. Yay. HB 1471 passed in the Florida House. The bill let state officials label organizations and individuals as domestic terrorists through a dangerous guilt by designation process that could be weaponized against critics of the government. You're fucking stupid, Florida, and you realize why you're the butt of a joke? Because you're stupid. That's the most dumbest thing. What the fuck? Aw, a peaceful kitty with butterflies. I love it. Ah, yes, the Great Pirate Era by Oda. We will talk about that. There is anti-spy equipment. It can now fit in your pocket. What is this? Smart devices. Ooh. Okay. What is this? A device that ensures your future autonomy. What? Over the information you share. $1,000. $1,199.99. What are these prices? Listen, I would like anti-spy equipment, but I don't have that kind of money. Ah, I did see that. Drunk drivers in Kentucky will now be required to pay child support if they kill a parent. I saw that, and then I saw a very valid question that was brought up. Now, I agree they should take responsibility. However, how are they gonna make the money to pay it if they're in jail? I would like to know the answer to that. And when they find one, please let me know. Because I'm pretty sure they make pennies in prison. Actually, pennies don't even exist anymore. So I'm pretty sure they just make nickels in prison. So I don't know how that's gonna work, but hopefully they have some idea. U.S. farmers are intentionally flooding their fields to revive ancient prairie potholes, creating temporary pop-up wetlands that deliver a huge boost to migratory birds while improving soil health. Aww, that's nice. I like when people help nature. It's resulting in a massive boom in native birds. Fantastic. A Harvard study found that AI can make work harder than easier as employees become more productive with AI. Managers begin expecting faster turnaround and higher workloads. I don't think so. Like, oh no, that's gonna affect me again, bro. Let's not do that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of AI in the workplace. Not doing that. Now that will not affect me, so I will do this. Haha! Fuck you, dragon. And draw. Well. Okay. Let's activate that because I don't have anything else. Let's put you in the graveyard. Give me Miss Mouse Girl. Summon. Activate. Give me into the banish and activate you. Put you there. Activate. Give me this one. Put you here. Let's do... 1, 2, and 3. Yes, because that wouldn't work because you already... Alright, yes. Sticky not love. activate, banish you. Let's bring you out and put you back over here. Activate. Here you go. Let's leave it. And let's do this. And let's do that. And let's direct attack with this. And main. I love the alert that comes with your board. What shall you do? He. VS, where did you put the Monster Hunter video? I checked all the channels and I didn't find it. Was it in the game channel? Because I don't see it. Or was it in general? Oh, see, that's what happens when I laugh too early. We're just gonna move on. The victims get the money right away and the person in jail pay while working in jail or after release, basically in debt. Debts don't vanish. They continue paying via parole conditions or garnish wages. If they don't, back to jail. Ooh, or collections. Wow. Ah! Protesters are thinking of new ways to protest peacefully and safely. I love when people find new ways to do things. Turn the files into trials, yes! I love the new creative ways that people are protesting. Banish, wait. Oh, no. Yes! Activate. Yes. Activate. Banish. Activate. And let's bring you. What's in here? I would only be able to banish really this one. Okay, so then let's bring you out then. 1, 2, and 3. I don't think you're gonna be enough to beat this one. Okay. Nope, it's definitely not enough. Oh, barely! Barely enough! Oh, I forgot about your effect there. My bad. A Virginia hospital is facing a $6 billion lawsuit after their heartless doctor is accused of systematically sterilizing over 600 black women without cause. That is sad. And surprisingly, or unsurprisingly, however you want to see it, it's common, especially with women of color, more so black women, and it's appalling. I don't want to say I'm not surprised, but not surprised, but still disappointed and still shocked. Like, it's absolutely disgusting. And again, it's something that like I have definitely seen before, and black women have definitely talked about stuff like this, especially when they go to the doctors, they're dismissed. Things are done to them without their consent. It is absolutely disgusting what they have to face more than any other woman of color. You'd think that things like that wouldn't happen, but they do. At least 111 substances of unknown safety have been added to foods, drinks, and supplements sold in the U.S. without alerting the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. That's what happens when you take away funds. We get crap in our food. You did? Please let me know. I haven't found it. I checked all the channels and I literally thought, oh, maybe he just didn't get to it yet. Damn it, and the maintenance has started. Okay, maintenance started. It's card reading time. It is exactly 11 on the dot. Yup. All right, well, we had some duels. Got to play with Malice a little bit. Alright. Yep. Wow, already an hour? Really? It's in the game channel. See, I'm in the game channel. Okay, I see it now, posted now, like a minute ago. But in the game channel, to me, the last thing I see is from Hex from 2/19. So from February. That's the last thing that I see. You did. Thank you. Thank you for adding me. Atting me. So maybe I'm not seeing things anymore. Remember when you guys weren't seeing channels and stuff? Maybe I'm not. Why? That's so weird. No! No! Why, Discord? Why must you do this to me? That is so strange. Okay. Oh no! Hideki Hata has passed away. He and his wife founded Kyoto Animation and he was the CEO of the studio. He also worked as a director for many anime such as K-On!, Lucky Star, A Silent Voice, and Haruhi Suzumiya. Oh, I love that anime. He is also known for his constant efforts to improve working conditions within the anime industry. May he rest in peace. Thank you for all the amazing work you have done. He even worked on Free. Amazing. May he rest in peace. Thank you for all your hard work. Oh, there's this video of a guy not expecting a customer immediately in the morning. It's hilarious. Ooh, if your mic has been sounding ultra terrible lately, it might not be you. Oh, it's probably me. Windows recently enabled audio enhancement on all microphones. Ooh, you might want to turn this off. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I'll probably take a look at that. Thank you for sharing. Ooh. Maybe that'll help fix my little echoey sound. Americans show what his local Krispy Kreme donuts does to their unsold donuts at the end of the night. Since being bought by a private equity firm, Krispy Kreme has gradually raised the price of a dozen donuts to as much as $22 in some cities. That is disgusting. Instead of selling at lower prices, they rather throw them all away. Bro, you can just give them away. No, it's not gonna hurt you for giving things away. Give things away. Just give it away. Months ago, the Lion King child actress Imani Daya Smith, who voiced young Nala, passed away at 26. Her boyfriend was later charged with murder. I saw this story. It is extremely sad. May she rest in peace. Oh, more sad news. Satoshi Mori has sadly passed away at the age of 41. He was an animation director and key animator for his work on One Punch Man, Made in Abyss, The Rising of Shield Hero, Sword Art Online, and many more. May he also rest in peace. Thank you for all this great anime. I did see that Jim Carrey is being accused of plastic surgery. Everyone who said Jim Carrey just got Botox owes conspiracy theories an apology. Mask maker Alexa Stone did a prank social experiment. Alexis Stone as Jim Carrey. So she dressed up as Jim Carrey. What in the world is happening? I did not believe he got Botox for 1 second. When I saw these pictures, I was like, that's not him. That's not him. That is definitely a it's some way altered. And I was right, it wasn't him. Ooh, happy birthday, Daniela Monet. She was the sister to Tori in Victoria's, what's her name? Fuck. It was Tori. I forget the name. Oh my god. Hello, Ball. Welcome. Damn it, what's her name? Trina. Her name was Trina. I tried homemade french fries according to Chef Gian Pierre. He used Yukon. I couldn't find Yukon, so used Idaho. Cut the taters so they all have flat surfaces and cook them in an oil at 280 Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes. Then refrigerate it for 1 to 2 hours to get them nice and cold. When you're ready for the second fry, get the oil to 365 and gently place them in. It only takes 3 to 4 minutes for the fries to turn beautifully golden brown. The outside is slightly crunchy and the inside is very tender. Huh. I might have to try that, but the problem is I'm afraid of cooking things in oil like that. I get scared. Whenever I do have to cook food that splatters, I literally wear long sleeve and I have like the lid as a shield. I'm really scared. It stings, okay? But that sounds good. I might want to try them. Yukon potatoes. Idaho potatoes are good too. I want to try it. I will get over my fear somehow. The One Piece news. Okay. Oda wrote the One Piece. He revealed the One Piece by writing it on a piece of paper, put it in a box, and dropped it in the bottom of the ocean of uncharted waters. And everybody has lost their minds. The One Piece is officially real. That is insane. He has never written it down before. He said that he had determined the One Piece from the beginning. And he's never written it down. He's just always had it in his mind. And now he wrote it down for the first time. I don't know what to think. I'm like amazed. I am in awe. I am like, oh my god. I'm also like, what the fuck? I did not think that this was something that was gonna happen. Never in my life did I think Oda would actually start the Great Pirate Era. Like, what? Wow. I don't know where he got the idea, but oh my god. I think it's kind of cool. But I did see something that kind of upset me. And I'm gonna pull it up because I have to share. And I did quote tweet it because I did not like this at all. So there's a page. They're called the One Piece Hunter, a fan-led investigation into Oda's real-world One Piece project, supported by the community to expand our research. They already have 4,350 followers. This is what they said. Our goal is clear: to use every possible resource to be the first to find the treasure. We have been a team of passionate fans since day one, and we are in contact with people on site who have started the investigation to follow the trail of the One Piece. It is clear that Eiichiro Oda has left clues. It may be a marketing move, of course, but nothing is left to chance. We are convinced of that. We plan to travel there once we have finished organizing the expedition, and we will document everything on this account. Any help to support our research is welcome. Please don't. If I don't know if that account is just doing this for funsies, but if it's real and they actually are looking into finding the One Piece, I don't think you should, because I feel like if you find it or you're on the journey, you're kind of ruining the story. I don't want to find out on the internet what the One Piece is. I want Oda to tell me through the story that we've been following for the past almost 30 years now. Or it is past 30 years. Oh, it's about to be 30 years. It came out, the manga came out, what, 97? And then the anime, 99? It's about to, oh, we're close to 30 years, we're pushing 30 years. I want the story to tell me the One Piece. And I do not think it should be ruined by people trying to find this so-called treasure. And there is actually an episode in the Sabaody arc where they run into Rayleigh. Car, please stop. I'm trying to talk about One Piece. Anyway, there's a scene where Usopp asks Rayleigh, hey, what's the One Piece? Where is it? And Luffy gets mad. He's like, don't tell me. He's like, I don't want a boring adventure. Yeah, I don't want a boring storytelling. I want to hear everything through Oda's work. I want to experience it through the manga, through the anime, with everybody collectively. If you actually think why, or you think you should look for this in the ocean, are you really a One Piece fan? Or are you just somebody trying to get notable fame or any sort of notoriety? Like, are you trying? Is that what it is? Like, do you want clout? Because that's all I'm getting from here. If you're genuinely trying to find it, I don't consider you a One Piece fan. I consider you a tourist. I'm sorry. A real One Piece fan would not be looking for this. We would wait for Oda to tell us this story. At least that's what I believe. So please, don't look for it. If it is a big marketing thing and there's nothing there, then okay, go. It's great marketing. Or if maybe you do find it and the only thing in there is a LOL JK, then it's an LOL JK. But I don't know. I just think that the true One Piece should be left in Oda's story, and that's where we should all find it together, collectively. And if for some reason you do end up finding it in the middle of the ocean and you scoop it up and open it, don't tell us. Burn it. Get rid of it. I don't want to know. And there are so many people out there who agree with me. They do not want to know. They want to hear it through the storytelling. Don't be that guy. That's all I say. That's all I ask. Don't be that guy. People finding the paper very fast would be no surprise. Yeah, if people like use all these clues to find things quickly, I just don't think they should. In my opinion. But I don't know, those are my 2 cents on the matter. I think it's pretty hilarious, and it's cool if he actually did write the One Piece on a piece of paper and drop it in the ocean. It's not the full One Piece, it's part of a larger thing, and the piece of paper is just a small cut of that. Yeah, like, it's a ripped piece of paper. It's definitely not gonna be the whole thing. I agree. I am looking to the cards. We got through the GMX. For sure. Was that the last thing that we went through? Lots of cards. we went through all of that. I remember you, GMX, Velox. Did we do Mischief of the Wolves? I feel like we did. Stormbane Dragon Disturbim. Did we do that one? Okay, GMX experience. Okay, we did that one. Did we do the frogs? Okay, yes, because I remember shipping Arc Fiend. I'm like trying to find... Okay, there we go. Chaos hats. All right. Got it. Let's me pull this up. Did I just mute? Oh my god. What? When did that happen? How did that happen? My hands are over here. How? Okay, my hand, one is over here on my water bottle and the other one is over here on the mouse scrolling. How in the world did this happen? I'm scared. Okay, if there's a ghost here, can you like not do that, please? Oh, ghost of the apartment. Can you not bother me? Can you go next door? Okay, I'm just gonna reread that. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. What? A muting incident? What? I don't know what you're talking about. We're getting so many OP overframe cards, you legit have no idea how they're gonna balance those when the meta starts to sit down. Oof. Oof. Bring the Luigi board. Alright, Chaos Hats. Quick play spell. 1. When your opponent activates a normal spell trap card or monster effect, choose 3 spell traps with different names from each other from your deck and 1 monster in your main monster zone that mentions Ritual of Light and Darkness. And if you do, special summon those spell traps as normal monsters, Spellcaster Dark level 8, attack 0, defense 0, whose name is Chaos Hats, in face down defense position. Set the chosen monster if it is face up and shuffle them on the field. Then your opponent's activated effect becomes destroy 1 opponent's set monster. Summon Skull! Skull Arcfiend of Chaos. Dark Fiend effect. Level 6, 2500 attack, 1200 defense. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. 1. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can target 3 cards in the graveyards and or face up banishment, including a card that mentions Ritual of Light and Darkness other than Skull Arcfiend of Chaos. Place them on the bottom of the deck in any order, and if you do, special summon this card. 2. If this card is set to the graveyard, you can send one ritual spell from your hand and or deck to the graveyard, and one ritual monster mentioned on it from your deck to your hand. Ooh. Ooh. Is that Blackluster Soldier? No. That is the... Wait, yes it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No. Yes. No. It's Gaia. No. Okay, well, that's Chaos Magician back there. Mind Shuffle. Continuous trap. You can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. You cannot activate this card's first and second effect in the same chain. 1. During either player's turn, you can add one monster that mentions Ritual of Light and Darkness from your deck to your hand, then discard one card. 2. When your opponent activates a card or effect, you can return one level 7 or higher monster you control to the hand. Special summon one monster with a different name from your hand that mentions Ritual of Light and Darkness, ignoring its summoning conditions. It is Luster! I knew it! Ooh! Okay, he looks really good. Whoa. Okay, they gave him like more bondage straps. Somebody at Konami was feeling about Ricky. They even bondaged his knife. Sword. Like, okay, somebody down at Konami's got some explaining to do. Black Chaos, the ultimate magical swordsman. Dark spellcaster, special summon, effect, level 8, 3000 attack, 2500 defense. Cannot be normal summon set. Must be special summoned from your hand by shuffling one spellcaster or warrior ritual monster from your hand or graveyard into the deck. You can only special summon Black Chaos, the ultimate magical swordsman, once per turn this way. 1. You can discard this card, place one continuous trap that mentions Ritual of Light and Darkness from your deck or graveyard on your field face up. 2. Unaffected by your opponent's activated card effects while you have a ritual spell in your graveyard. 3. Once per turn, you can banish 2 cards your opponent controls. Ooh, Chaos Magician be getting some help. Mystic Box of Chaos. Quick play spell. 1. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets another cards you control, return one of those cards you control to the hand. If set, reveal it, and if you do, destroy one card on the field. Then you can special summon one monster that mentions Ritual of Light and Darkness from your hand, with a different name from the returned card, ignoring its summoning conditions. 2. If this card is destroyed by your opponent, you can special summon one ritual monster that mentions Ritual of Light and Darkness from your hand or deck. Oh, this looks so good. Oh my god. Look at this. Oh, this is amazing. Loving the full arts. Oh. I saw that Dark Magician Girl's full art was at the spell card. People were going crazy for it. Of course, why not? Best girl. Black Chaos, the Dark Chaos Magician. Level 8 Dark Spellcaster Ritual Effect Monster. Attack 2800, defense 2600. You can ritual summon this card with the Ritual of Light and Darkness. You can only use the first and third effect of this card's name each once per turn. 1. If this card is special summoned, you can add one spell from your graveyard to your hand. 2. Spells and traps you control cannot be destroyed or banished by your opponent's card effects. Also, this card is unaffected by your opponent's activated effects unless they target this card. 3. You can target one card your opponent controls and banish it face down. Oh my god, look at the little Karibo! Oh, Konami, release a Karibo plush and then sell the accessories separately. Do you have any idea how much money you could make? I am giving you this idea for free. Make the Karibo plushie and then sell us the accessories so we can dress it up. You have no idea what market you are missing here. It's like Build-A-Bear, but the bear is already built. We're just dressing it up. There's got to be another way for it, another name. Dress-A-Bear, there you go. Like, I would totally buy a Karibo plush and then dress it up in different outfits. Like, all the outfits that Karibo currently has, you could make a lot of accessories. You can sell it. Come on, Konami. This is, it's so cute. You really think people are not gonna buy the base Karibo and then not want to buy his outfits? Come on. They do have a Karibo bag, so it is possible. It's doable. They just need to just sell the plush. Sell the Karibo plush and then sell the accessory separately. That's it. We're gonna be like, accessories sold separately. We're gonna complain, but we're still gonna buy it. Yeah. Not gonna lie. Grifo. Dark Fiend effect. Level 1, 300 attack, 200 defense. You can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. One quick effect. You can discard this card, then activate one of these effects. The next battle or effect damage you would take this turn becomes 0. Set one quick play spell or trap that mentions Ritual of Light and Darkness from your deck. It can be activated this turn. 2. For the ritual summon of exactly one level 8 monster with a card effect that requires use of monsters, this card can be used as the entire tribute. Amazon Japan, ugh, I don't even know. Will we even get one here in the US? I don't know. Ooh, Ritual of Light and Darkness. Okay, ritual card. Ritual spell. Ritual of Light and Darkness. Ritual spell. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. 1. Ritual summon one magician of the Black Chaotic, Black Chaos, or Black Luster Soldier, Soldier of Light and Darkness, from your hand by tributing monsters from your hand or field and or banishing monsters from your graveyard, whose total levels equal or exceed its level. 2. If this card is in your graveyard, you can add it and one card that mentions Ritual of Light and Darkness from your graveyard to your hand. Black Luster Soldier full arts. He looks so cool. In this economy with import taxes, tariffs. Oh, I don't even want to think about it. Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Light and Darkness, level 8 Earth Warrior Ritual Effect Monster, attack 3000, defense 2500. You can ritual summon this card with Ritual of Light and Darkness. You can only use the first and third effects of this card's name each once per turn. 1. If this card is special summoned, you can target one card your opponent controls, banish it. 2. It cannot be destroyed by battle, unaffected by your opponent's activated effects unless they target this card. 2. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can make it gain 1500 attack, and if you do, it can make a second attack in a row. Oh my god, he got a glow up. Well, damn. He's looking good. Mystical Celtic Sage. Light Warrior effect. Level 4, 1400 attack, 2000 defense. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. 1. If this card is normal or special summon, you can activate this effect. You can only special summon from the extra deck once for the rest of this turn. Also reveal your entire hand, and if there is a card that mentions Ritual of Light and Darkness in it, you can draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards. 2. You can tribute this card, special summon one ritual monster that mentions Ritual of Light and Darkness from your hand. Ooh. Ooh, okay, that's as much as I can zoom in, but that's a zombie dragon, right? And I can't make out who that is. Looks familiar, but I cannot make it out, and I can't zoom in anymore. Deadly Zombie Breath, normal trap card. If you control a zombie monster in Call of the Haunted, target one monster your opponent controls, send it to the graveyard. If you control a zombie monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one face-up card you control and one face-up card your opponent controls, send them to the graveyard. You can only use one Deadly Zombie Breath effect per turn, and only once that turn. Ooh, ooh, zombies. The Undying Legion, rank 7 Dark Zombie XE effect monster, attack 2700, defense 0. Materials, 2 level 7 monsters. Once per turn, you can also XE summon the Undying Legion by using 1 rank 6 zombie XE monster you control. Transfer its materials. During your opponent's main phase, quick effect, you can detach 2 materials from this card or just 1 material if all this card's materials are XE monsters. Then target 1 attack position monster your opponent controls or 1 monster in their graveyard. Attach it to this card. You can only use this effect of the Undying Legion once per turn. I got more zombie cards. Ooh, more, yes! More zombie XEs, yes! Pumpkin, the Great Ghost King. Rank 6 Dark Zombie XE effect monster. Attack 2400, defense 2600. Materials, 2 level 6 zombie monsters. While you control Call of the Haunted, your opponent cannot target zombie monsters you control with monster effects. You can only use each of the following effects of Pumpkin, the Great Ghost King, once per turn. If this card is special summon, you can add 1 Call of the Haunted or 1 card that mentions it from your deck to your hand. You can detach 1 material from this card, then target up to 2 cards on the field, return them to the hand. Ooh, spooky. Call of the Forgotten. Field spell card. When this card is activated, you can set up to 3 Call of the Haunted from your deck and or graveyard, and if you do, until the end of your opponent's turn, you cannot special summon except zombie monsters or monsters from the graveyard. Once per turn, if you activate Call of the Haunted, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls, send it to the graveyard. You can only activate once per turn. Ooh, 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 ooh. Uh-oh, where is Time Wizard going? Vortex of Time, quick play spell card. When your opponent activates a normal or quick play spell card or effect or a monster effect while you control a zombie monster and Call of the Haunted, except during the damage step, your opponent tosses a coin and their activated effect becomes the following effect. Heads, your opponent must banish 1 monster they control. Tails, you must banish all monsters you control. You can only activate 1 Vortex of Time per turn. Ooh, all the zombies in 1 card. Ectoplasmic Fortification. All right, I almost read fornication, but okay, fortification. Yeah, that T is important. Normal spell card. Activate 1 of these effects. If you control no monsters, add 1 level 6 zombie monster or 1 Call of the Forgotten from your deck to your hand. Zombie monsters you control gain 400 attack, then you can draw cards equal to the number of Call of the Haunted you control. You can only activate 1 per turn. Oh, who are you? Medusa, Stare of the Snake Hair. Yeah, it's Medusa. Stare of the Snake Hair. Level 6 Dark Zombie effect monster. Attack 1500, defense 1200. You can discard this card, add 1 Call of the Haunted and or once... I added a word. Hold on. Starting over. You can discard this card, add 1 Call of the Haunted or 1 spell trap that mentions it from your deck to your hand. There we go. If this card is special summon, you can target 1 attack position monster your opponent controls. That face-up monster cannot attack. Its effects are negated. Also, it cannot be used as material for a fusion, synchro, XE, or link summon. You can only use each effect of the Stare of the Snake Hair once per turn. Army of the Haunted. Ooh, army of zombies. Level 6 Dark Zombie effect monster. Attack 2400, defense 0. If you control Call of the Haunted and this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 Call of the Haunted in your graveyard, set it. You can only use each effect of Army of the Haunted once per turn. Ooh, it's the Big Mammoth. Great Mammoth of the Netherworld. Ooh. Lore-wise, Pumpkin might be responsible for the feud between Red Eye Zombie Dragon and Doom King. Ooh! I like that lore. Pumpkin over here starting drama. He's bored. He's submitting people to fights for his entertainment, as kings do. Level 6 Dark Zombie effect monster. Attack 2200, defense 1800. If this card is special summon and you control Call of the Haunted or a zombie monster, except Great Mammoth of the Netherworld, you can target 1 card on the field, destroy it. You can only use this effect of Great Mammoth of the Netherworld once per turn. A zombie XC monster that has this card as material gains this effect. Gains 1000 attack. And there's the big old giant pumpkin, the king of grave ghosts. Level 6 Dark Zombie Effect Monster. Attack 1950, defense 2600. You can reveal this card in your hand, set one Call of the Haunted from your deck or graveyard, and if you do, discard one card. That set card can be activated this turn. If this card is special summoned, you can special summon one level 6 zombie monster from your deck, except with 1950 attack. Also, you cannot special summon from the hand or graveyard for the rest of this turn, except zombie monsters. You can only use this effect once per turn. Ooh. Assault Blackwing, Kusanagi the Gathering Storm. Dark level 9 Winged Beast Synchro Effect Monster. 1 tuner plus 1 plus non-tuner monsters. 1. This synchro summon card that used a Blackwing monster as material is treated as a tuner. 2. After this card is synchro summoned, this card gains attack equal to the total original attack of the synchro monsters used as materials for its summon. 3. Can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. If it attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. Alright, I'm gonna let me chug some water here. I'm feeling a little scratchy. Uh-oh, where's my straw? There it is. Metamorph cards. Now getting cards that go into Red Eye Zombies deck. Ooh. I hope so. I saw this. I think I saved. I have to share it in the Discord. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh meme about Red Eyes. Poor Red Eyes. No support. Ooh. Sin Paradigm Shift. Malefic Paradigm Shift. So which is it? Malefic or Sin? Normal trap card. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. You can activate this card from your hand by paying half your life points. 1. Add to your hand or place in your field zone face up one Malefic World from your deck or graveyard. Then special summon one Malefic monster from your deck or extra deck in defense position, ignoring its summoning conditions. Then, if your opponent controls a monster with 2500 or more attack, all face-up monsters they currently control lose 2500 attack until the end of this turn. Ooh, 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 we know that symbol. And I'm gonna mess it up. I'm gonna mess it up. I've always messed it up. This is another word that I can never get right. Or Calcos. Sword of Sealing. Equip spell card. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. The equipped monster's effects are negated. 2. If you have a card in your field zone, you can target one effect monster you control. That effect monster gains this effect until the end of your opponent's turn. Oh, it is Malefic. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you for the clarity. 1. The equipped monster's effects are negated. 2. If you have a card in your field zone, you can target one effect monster you control. That effect monster gains this effect until the end of your opponent's turn. Once per turn of quick effect, you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard, then target one face-up card on the field to destroy that card. Orichalcos. Thank you. I need that breakdown. I should put like a sticky note here, because that's not going to be the only time I'm going to mess that up. Ooh, Red Eyes support with Harpy support. Ah, that would be great. Ooh, this is pretty. Bifrost, Bridge of Rainbow. Normal spell card. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. 1. Banish 3 level 10 or 10 higher. 1. Banish 3 level 10 or higher monsters from your extra deck, including a light synchro monster. Add one field spell from your deck to your hand. Malefic Force. These kind of look like kitten. This one looks like a cat a little bit. Just a little bit. This one's a straight up ghost, but this one, I don't know why. I think it's right here. This looks like kitten ears. Malefic Force, normal trap card. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. 1. Target one face-up monster on the field. Equip this card to it as an equipped card with these effects. The equipped monster is unaffected by spell effects. Once per turn, you could destroy this card, and if you do, add one malefic card from your deck to your hand. 2. If this card is in the field zone, you can banish this card and one other malefic card from your graveyard. Destroy all monsters on the field. Whoa, what are you? You're like a plant demon. Predaplant Daredevil. Oh. Level 6 Dark Plant Fusion Effect Monster. Attack 2200, defense 1500. Materials: 1 Predaplant monster plus 1 level 1 monster must first be either fusion summon or special summon from your extra deck by tributing 1 monster on the field with a predator counter and 1 Predaplant monster. You can only use the effect of this card's name once per turn. 1. During the main phase, if this card was special summoned this turn, quick effect, you can target spell traps on the field up to the number of monsters with a predator counter. Destroy them. WP Fancy Ball! So cute! Yep, we played with this card last week. WP Fancy Ball. Link 3 Dark Cybers Link Effect Monster. Attack 2400. Links: top, bottom, left, bottom, right. Materials: 2+ effect monsters. When your opponent activates a monster effect on the field or graveyard, quick effect, you can banish this card that was special summoned this turn until the end phase. Negate that effect. And if you do, banish it. During your opponent's main phase, you can, quick effect, immediately after this effect resolves, link summon 1 link monster, and if this card you control would be used as material for that link summon, you can also use 1 link, 2 or lower monster your opponent controls. Neither player can activate the effects of link monsters in response to this effect's activation. You can only use each effect once per turn. Look how beautiful! She is gorgeous. Black Rose Dragon Assault Mode. Level 9 Fire Dragon Special Summon Effect Monster. Attack 2900, defense 2300. Cannot be normal summon set. Must be special summon with Assault Mode activate. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name, each once per turn. 1. You can reveal this card in your hand, shuffle it into the deck, and if you do, change the attack of 1 face-up monster on the field to 0. 2. If this card is special summon or a monster is special summoned to your opponent's field, you can destroy all cards on the field. 3. If this card is destroyed, you can special summon 1 Black Rose Dragon from your graveyard. Ooh! It's a Charmers! Possessed Resonance. Win. Level 5 Wind Spellcaster Fusion Effect Monster. Attack 1850, defense 1500. Materials: 1 Spellcaster monster plus 1 Wind monster. This card is always treated as a familiar possessed card. You can only use one of the first and second effect of this card's name per turn, and only once that turn. 1. If this card is fusion summoned, you can place 1 Wind monster from your graveyard on the bottom of the deck, then target 1 monster your opponent controls, take control of it. 2. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can target 2 cards on the field, including a Wind monster you control. Place them on the bottom of the deck in any order. Ooh. Ooh. Who is this beauty? Hello. I like her outfit. I like her shoes. Wait, I like her pants. Wait, are those like... I can't tell because of this, but are those like extreme thigh highs, or are they pants? I wish I could tell. Hey. Cyber's Contract Witch. Ooh. Link 2 Dark Cyber's Link Effect Monster. Attack 800. Links bottom, left, bottom. Materials: 2 monsters of the same type. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. 1. If this card is link summon or a monster special summon to a zone this card points to, you can send 1 spell card from your hand or face up to the field. Add 1 ritual monster from your deck to your hand. 2. You can target 1 ritual fusion synchro or Xe monster this card points to. Special summon 1 monster with the same type but a different card type, ritual fusion synchro or Xe from your graveyard. Ooh, I like him too. Mysterious. Astrograph Sorcerer, the Star Magician. Stop bonking me! I am being bonked unjustly. All for simping over cards. So unfair. Astrograph Sorcerer, the Star Magician, level 7 Dark Spellcaster Pendulum Effect Monster. Attack 2500, defense 2000. Pendulum Scale 1, Pendulum Effect. You can only use the Pendulum Effect of this card's name once per turn. 1. During your main phase, you can destroy this card, and if you do, place one Pendulum monster whose Pendulum Scale is 1 from your hand or deck to your Pendulum Zone, except Astrograph Sorcerer, the Star Magician, but it cannot activate its Pendulum Effect this turn. Monster Effect. You can only use the first and second monster effects of this card's name each once per turn. 1. If a face-up monster cards you control is destroyed by battle or effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then you can special summon one of those destroyed monsters from your graveyard or face-up extra deck. 2. During the main phase quick effect, you can tribute this card, then you can fusion summon one Dragon Fusion monster from your extra deck by shuffling its material from your field and or face-up extra deck into the deck. Gaga girl, she's so cute. Wait, I like her phone charm. Wait, I want this phone charm. I like it. Can we get one? Oh, her full art. She's like sitting. I like that she's like sitting on the border. Wait, that's so smart. Oops, there we go. Gaga Girl, 0/0 call. Level 3 Dark Spellcaster Effect Monster. 18, 1,000. Oh, 18. What the? Where did I get 18 from? I combined these numbers. Okay. Starting again. Level 3 Dark Spellcaster Effect Monster. Attack 1,000, defense 800. You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. 1. If your opponent special summons a monster from the extra deck, you can target one face-up monster you control, special summon this card from your hand, then immediately after this effect resolves, Xe summon using only it and the targeted monster. When you do, treat this card's level the same as that monster's. 2. If this card is detached to activate an Xe monster's effect, you can change the attack of one face-up monster your opponent controls to 0. Ooh. Look at all these synchro monsters. Definitely a synchro emergency. Synchro emergency. Normal trap card. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. If only your opponent controls a monster, you can activate this card from your hand. 1. You cannot special summon from the extra deck until the end of the next turn after this card resolves, except synchro monsters. Also special summon one monster from your hand, but its effects are negated. Then, if your opponent controls a monster special summoned from the extra deck, you can special summon one synchron monster from your deck. 2. You can banish this card from your graveyard immediately after this effect resolves. Synchro summon one synchro monster using monsters you control. Ooh! Wow! He's like jumping right out of the border here. So cool. Favorite hero Flame Wingman. Level 6 Wind Warrior Fusion Effect Monster. Attack 2100, defense 1200. Materials, 2 monsters with the same type but different attributes. This card is always treated as an elemental hero card. You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name each once per turn. What's with the bonks? I didn't even say anything! That was unjustly. That one was. The other ones, it can be arguable, but this one was unjust. This card is always treated as an elemental hero card. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. 1. When an attack is declared involving this card and a monster with 2200 or more attack, you can make this card gain 1000 attack. Then you can special summon one level 4 or lower monster from your hand in defense position. 2. If a monster was destroyed by battle this turn, quick effect, you can fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. She's so cute! You can't block me for this. We all are in agreement. The entirety of the internet is in agreement. This is a bonk free pass. Like a jail free card. Bonk free pass. Bonk free card. Yeah. Oh, I see you back there creeping, Mr. Skeleton Man. So cute. Dark Magician Curtain. Quick play spell card. You can only activate a card with this card's name once per turn. 1. Each player can special summon one dark spellcaster monster from their hand or deck. Then, if your summoned monster's original name is Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl, you can add one spell trap from your deck to your hand that mentions Dark Magician except Dark Magical Curtain. Also, the summoned monsters cannot activate their effects this turn. This is the card everybody was going crazy for. Hold on, I think, let me pull up because there is something insane. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hold on, I need to Google this. Okay. A Grandmaster Rare Dark Magical Curtain, serial number 006/100, recently sold for 3.33 million yen, roughly 21,000 US dollars. This was a Grandmaster Rare Dark Magical Curtain, but yes, selling for so much. Like, I'm gonna, where's the post to it? Yeah. I'm gonna put this in the Yu-Gi-Oh channel for you guys to see. Let's go here. Ah, it's Karibo! He's so scrunkly, he's perfect. All right, I just shared it. Check it out for yourselves, guys. Like, oh my god. It's insane. How much is just like a regular normal one? Okay, see the guy from Dark Magic Curtain, he's back here because he's salty. That's why he's like creepingly watching. Because he's like, she took my spotlight. This is my card. It's my time to shine. But no, Dark Magician Girl just took over and he's literally back here seething, plotting how to get back on the front. I know, Karibo jump scare. Grandmasters only have 100 copies, so we're getting Magic the Gathering levels of prices. Yes, it is ridiculous. Yeah, if people were going crazy, which I don't blame them. It's a very good card. She's very cute. Best girl. I think we're all in agreement that this is the best girl. Best #1 girl. She's so cute. All these cards are amazing. When is this set already come out? Or when does it come out? Because I would like to. Okay. The Heroes launches February 28, 2026. Okay. Limit Over Collection features 2 separate highly anticipated releases. Heroes launches on February 28th, so 4 days ago, and Rivals releases on March 20th. Okay, cool. So that means I have to go raid Target. Ah, the thigh boot is a thing. It's very much a thing. Let me share thigh boot. Who wore it? It was I believe it was J-Lo. Where is it? J-Lo ain't your mama. Okay, there it is. Right, I'm gonna share this because there we go. Capturing there, that one. And there. Okay, I'm like, my head's blocking. I'm gonna move my head. There. That's the thigh boot. Can I zoom in more? Or it's gonna take me to Pinterest. I don't want to go all the way to Pinterest. Open image in new tab. There we go. That's better. That is the thigh boot. It's a thing. It exists. This is like one of the extremes. So this is J-Lo wearing it in her music video, Ain't Your Mama. But yeah, that's a thing. I think from what I remember, she said that these boots were a gift from Rihanna. So yeah, thigh boots are a thing. That's why I was wondering, is she wearing thigh boots or like extreme thigh boots, or because like I couldn't tell on the bottom of the card here, because it's like I can't really tell here because the words are over it, and then I can't tell back here because this part of her thigh is kind of blocking. So I can't tell if it's like an extreme thigh boot situation or if this is just like pants that are perfectly combining into the booty kind of thing. Yeah, it's like superhero. Oh, wrong button. I made it all dark. There you go. Who else wore these boots? Hold on, let me see. Not these specifically. Let me see. Lisa. Fuck, what's the name of it? I know it was in a Blackpink. I'm gonna have to look up the name of the songs. It's not How You Like That. Nope. There you go. As If It's Your Last. Okay. Lisa, As If It's Your Last. Images. Where is she? She's wearing these orange boots. I'm sorry, they're not orange. They're bright pink. I think this is the best image. That's a horrible image. Is this better or is this worse? Okay, that's better. Okay. Here they are again. These are pink. This is from the music video As If It's Your Last, Blackpink. Now these are also going up her thigh. So very extreme. She's got it folded like on this side, but this one's going all the way up. Rihanna is also privy to wearing this. Rihanna thigh-high boots. See, there you go. She's got these very oversized ones. She's got these that have the belts attached, similar to J-Lo's. Oh, here she is wearing the same pair that Lisa was wearing prior, and I'm gonna move over. But in orange. I think these are the ones that I had in my mind. I knew Lisa was wearing something like these. I'm like, I'm pretty sure they were orange, but Lisa's was pink. Rihanna's was orange, and she's got her matching coat and everything. Oh, here they are on the runway. Look at that. It's like going past the thigh and up to the hip. And you got to remember, these are runway models, so they're like freaking tall. I can't imagine me wearing them. It would eat me alive. I think this would be like up to my neck. These are a bit more reasonable. Here's these. Here's Rihanna and her history of thigh highs. Just gonna lower here. This one's only knee high. This one's also kind of going up extreme thigh high, a little bit above the knee, and then extreme thigh high again. These are the lace-up ones. Very cute. It's like no matter where I move, I'm blocking. Oh, here we go. These are the ones. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I remember that she said Rihanna gifted these to her. Those are pants. Pants, not thigh highs. That's not Rihanna. I don't know who that is. That's Rihanna. Again. Extreme thigh highs. Ta-da! So yes, very much a thing. Very cute. I love thigh highs. However, I can't wear extreme ones like that. I am not very tall. I am not very short either. I am of average sized. Okay, I'm only 5'4". But yeah, I can't wear those. I would be eaten. They're just really tall, okay? Ooh, my ranking of pairings in my... Okay. I have thoughts. I have lots of thoughts on pairings, and I will be glad to share them tomorrow. I have to gather my thoughts together. It's been a while since I saw this series, so I need to put the couples together again, and I definitely have thoughts for sure. Thigh highs are comfortable. I think the most extreme thigh high I've ever worn was when I cosplayed Miss Marvel, which I'm pretty sure I shared in the Discord, and if I didn't, oops. I'm pretty sure I did. But those were the highest that I've worn, and they were like all the way up my thigh, but they were elastic, very, very stretchy. So it kind of just felt like I was wearing tights. Other than that, other thigh high boots that I have don't go up that far. They kind of go a bit up my knee, but not like extreme thigh high. They're pretty comfortable. It just depends on the shoe. I have some flat thigh highs. I have high heel thigh highs. I have a lot. I honestly, the amount of shoes that I have, you guys would... I have so many pairs of shoes, like it's ridiculous. And then I wear test a lot of shoes from work. I came back, I went to work today in the office with only 2 pairs of shoes, my loafers and my sneakers. I wore my sneakers on my walk to work because I'm not gonna walk in my loafers. Like my feet are gonna be blistered if I do that. So I walked in my sneakers, then I get to my desk, and then I switch to my loafers so I can be comfortable in the office. So I went with my 2 pairs of shoes, and I came back home with an extra 4 pair to wear test. So I have a lot of shoes, but don't worry, I do donate a lot of them. Some of the shoes that I wear test are not really my style, but I have to wear test them because it's my job, and we got to make sure everything's good for the consumer. So I suffer through the wear test. Actually, the wear tests are actually pretty comfortable. But a lot of them aren't my style, so whatever I don't want to keep, I do end up donating. And I like donating them to women's shelters specifically, because I feel like a lot of the shoes that we make are, they can be used for like in corporate settings. They're nice shoes, okay? They're really nice. I like to donate them specifically to women's shelters because I know they're women, escaping domestic situations or, starting over in a shelter. So I like to donate them, so they can use for like job interviews, so they can use, for anything in their life, or just to have a nice pair of shoes, women that go to these shelters, it's their last resort. Like they don't want to be in these shelters, but they have somewhere to go. They need to have somewhere to go. So I like to donate to these shelters. Just because you're there doesn't mean you can't have something nice. And people always tell me, oh, you can just sell your shoes. I'm like, I don't want to sell them. I feel icky selling them. I'd rather donate them and have a woman in need who wants to feel pretty and wearing something nice. So I like donating them, donating to like actual causes. I hate donating to like Goodwill. It's not even donating because they resell that stuff. Or to thrift stores. No, especially with the way people have treated thrift stores these past few years. They're like turning them into like new luxury shopping. Thrift stores, your stuff's supposed to be like $3. What do you mean I'm paying $30 for a shirt? No, I'll go to Target. I don't wanna, but like, come on. So yeah, I just rather donate to a shelter. So that's where my shoes go. I am an official shoe tester, yes. Yeah, I test them, I wear them around, and then I write down my thoughts and if call outs. They like giving me the shoes because I have the development background, so like I'm like very detail oriented and I'm literally like staring at the shoes. I notice things that the consumer won't notice. So like if there's like a stitching that's a little bit off, I'm literally gonna call it out. I know the consumer is probably not gonna notice it unless they're like really zeroed in focus on it, but if I'm wear testing it, I'm gonna call it out. I mean, it's an execution problem and factories need to fix it. Yeah, they really need it. It is depressing to see the number of women that go there. Yeah, they don't have a choice. So if getting a nice pair of shoes makes them happy and brings them a little bit of joy, then I'm happy to do that. The shoe is something you have trouble thinking. The logic ends on, yes, they work good enough. How does male shoe fashion work? Oh my God. I'm going to share images of men's shoes. Because they have some gorgeous shoes. I'm gonna share because visuals are more helpful in this situation. I'm gonna post them in the fashion channel. You'll see. Yes. I think men's fashion, men's shoes are gorgeous, beautiful craftsmanship, loafers. Oh God, beautiful boots. Ugh, so many variety. I love shoes. I work with both men's and women's shoes, so I get to see the best of both worlds. It's absolutely beautiful. It's also funny working with both designers for men's and women's. The men are like more laid back, which is hilarious, but they get the job done. Like they're very like, yeah, okay, we'll do it. And then that they do it. They do a great and amazing job. Versus when I work with the women's, it's very talkative, which is fun. You know, we all like to talk. We like to communicate with each other, and we all like collaborate and get opinions and feedback. And the men are just like, yeah, right here you go. Here's a shoe. It's so funny seeing the contrast between both teams. The shoes and jackets are top tier. Like honestly, there's such a beautiful spectrum of men's clothes. Ralph Lauren did a men's collection. I'm gonna share the Ralph Lauren men's collection. It is gorgeous, absolutely stunning tailoring. I've lost my words. There you go. It went viral on social media because of how gorgeous it was, and it was the first men's collection because he's been doing a women's show, not collection, but he's been doing women's shows only, and so this was the first men's show, and it was beautiful. I have to share it. Positively gorgeous. But yes, men's tailoring, top tier. Tailoring is one of my favorites. It just looks so crisp, so clean, so fitted to you. You know, it's not like mass produced where like if somebody grabs it and then they're disappointed because it's like, oh, it doesn't fit, like I can't get my size. But with tailoring, it's literally you don't mold yourself to the clothes mold yourself to you. That's why I love tailoring so much, because it enhances your beauty, your shape. It brings out the value that your body has, and it's absolutely beautiful. I love tailoring. I can go on and on about tailoring, but I will stop here before I yap and ruin my voice that's starting to get better. Tomorrow we will do Master Duel, since today there was the maintenance, but it did give us a chance to go through all the cards. So we're caught up on the cards. Yes, amazing. So tomorrow Master Duel, and then Friday will be a short stream. My sister-in-law is landing Friday evening, so we got to go pick her up at the airport. But we will finish the Gundam. All he has is the backpack, so it will be. Hopefully it will just be hour and a half. Well, if I can follow the directions properly. And then that will be the complete Gundam. I'm very happy how he's turning out, and I can't wait to get his backpack on. But yeah, we'll finish him up on Friday. Yay! The point of attention grabbing in men's fashion would be a lot about the poles, shoes, and shoulders. Definitely the shoulders for the jackets. Yes. Oh, the shoulders are gorgeous. Oh my god. Okay, I have to stop myself. I think it's. Yes, I know the fashion channel needs some love. I know. I will. I'm sorry. I've been like. My brain's been all over the place. Yesterday, was it yesterday? Yesterday was like the first day that I actually like relaxed a bit, because like, man, I feel like I've been running around everywhere. So yes. Did I ever find out what dropped? No, I did not. I did not find out what dropped. Oh, I guess I'll find it eventually. But the Gundam isn't missing anything either. So I have no idea what dropped. I know I heard something drop, but I don't know. Maybe it's the ghost of the apartment messing with me. Anyway. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you all have a good night and have sweet dreams. Bye!